National Football League. Brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Settle in with it. We've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from the Superdome. Raymond now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Williams going to throw on the first play. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
That is fielded at the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's across midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Saints nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. From the 39, here's a first and 10. To throw is Williams. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
It's second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Throwing again, Williams. Throwing right, it's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Jonas Sanker is there to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8. He'll drop to throw. Left side, he's got a boot back. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
That's good for a first down.
That's Ibuka in motion.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. Oh, great job anticipating the play. Running it down for no gain.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Tampa Bay.
On the ground, it's Murray. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So after one, the Bucs have the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 11. Is complete, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
At the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from 3. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball's out. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. That's Ibuka in motion. Little quick pass to the receiver, heading right.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to, gets there, and keeps the drive alive.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Back to the air one more time. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts, there's an element of understanding offensive game plan, and then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll go right and find his running back.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Throwing on second down, Williams. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Williams to the air once more. A ball deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and he'll bring up 3rd down. Throw it again. It's Williams. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Back to throw. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. And he will have a first down, and they're in a field goal range now at the 30. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Let's go now. 60 Bisons.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This from 34 yards. His kick is perfect. And the Buccaneers can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
19 Tiger.
That's Ibuka in motion.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. It's first down for Tampa Bay.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. A chance here for Murray. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up.
That's Ibuka in motion. He'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's into the end zone. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Saints nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Burks. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. First and 10
at the 25-yard line.
What is up? Yeah.
To throw, it's Williams. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Williams to throw on second down. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the Saints cut into the lead a little bit.
Saints 7.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
He'll get this out wide.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now, faking the give. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's in! Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
What's up?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
I'm going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion. But can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Here's Williams now to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. He's uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15.
What is up?
Throwing is Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
What is up? Guys, yeah. You want to win? Vegas, Vegas!
To throw is Williams. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
What?
Up the middle they go. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Over the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
What is up? Dad.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and long.
What is it on?
Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Sacked at the 50-yard line. Elijah Cansey. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long.
Way more than you hate it, oh, you mad? I thought that you'd be happy I made it. From the cat by the bar to the blue light.
What is up? Yes, 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 yes.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 35 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Outright, catch made. That's Ibuka. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Ready?
your
Ready? Lightning, 8, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hawks, 7, Hawks, 7, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Say, hey! Hut!
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Recovery outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to hood. Here we go. Vegas, Vegas.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts.
That is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Bucs stretch things out even further.
Saints 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Raymond now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard mark.
That's good for a
Can't ask for much more.
First down.
22 yards on the first play of the drive.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready to go.
Hey, watch the back, watch the back out the backfield.
Williams. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Ready to
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
Goal.
Second and goal.
Ready, set.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Saints 14.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Here we go. One final play. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.